Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we talk outdoors every Saturday morning for 90 minutes, the fastest 90 minutes in outdoor radio programming. Had this next guest on several times. I think her heart is solidified at the Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge. Because she spent some time up there. I don't mean like in prison or anything like that when you say spent time. But she loves her job, and she does a great job, and there's always something going on at the Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge. And there's something coming up on September the 11th that we want Joan Howe. She is a refuge ranger at the Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge in Springfield, Tennessee, to explain what is a BioBlitz. Hey, good morning, Joan.
Good morning. Thank you, Larry, for having me here.
Yes.
So, a BioBlitz, this is a new thing that's been happening all over the place.
Okay.
And it is connected with this app that you can put on your phone called iNaturalist.
I knew it had to be an app.
If you haven't heard of this app, it's really cool. Basically, you can take a picture of anything in nature. I don't care if it's a bird or a fungus or a snail or a whatever.
Yes.
And you upload it into this app, and it'll tell you what the name of that is. It'll not only tell you the name of it, but it will document where you saw that particular thing in nature and
Cool.
when.
Wow.
So it's part of a data collection. We call it citizen science.
Citizen science.
That you can
okay.
do it. You can do it anywhere you want to, but they have these things called BioBlitzes, and that is where you sort of put a little circle around a particular area, and you go in and you're going to document as many different species of any kind in that area within a certain time frame, say like 4 hours. You're going to just go in and blitz it. You're just going to find as many different species in that particular area in a short amount of time. And so what we are having is a special BioBlitz here at Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge. We are inviting an organization called Discover Life in America.
Okay.
And they specialize in putting these BioBlitzes on all over the place, and they're coming here, and they are partnering up with Tennessee Valley Authority and the Refuge to put on this BioBlitz. So you, for one morning on September the 11th, can come to the refuge and be citizen scientists. And what you're going to do is you're going to get partnered up with a specialist. Say it's somebody that knows bats or birds or fungus or insects, whatever. We have about 15 scientists coming from all over Tennessee, from Kentucky and Alabama.
Okay.
To come here to partner up with our citizen science, and you're going to go out into the field and you're going to take pictures and document as much of the whatever species you're looking for out there as possible during this BioBlitz. So it's a fantastic opportunity to rub shoulders with somebody who's kind of a really specialist in the field.
Yeah.
Say you're into insects or into butterflies, say, then you can come and really hang out with a specialist there and be able to document these species. And it helps the refuge because the refuge manages wildlife, and you need to know what wildlife is out there to be able to manage better. So this is really going to be a help for the refuge. So we are going to be having this on September the 11th from 8 in the morning till noon.
4 hours, and you're going to be real several hundred acres, I understand, right surrounding the refuge center.
Correct.
So you're not going to have to.
Now, the refuge is 51,000 acres, but I'm telling you, we're not going to be on 51,000
Okay.
acres. We're just going to be on one peninsula right around the Refuge Visitor Center, just kind of taking that area, and that's where we're going to be. So, but it's not going to be where you're sitting with your hands folded listening to a program about somebody.
You're in the
actually going to
field.
be in the field with the scientists, looking and surveying and finding amphibians or reptiles or whatever.
Family friendly.
Family friendly, yes. This can be for kids and families and everything. So I think it's a really, really fun, exciting thing to have that many, like 15 scientists all together, and all of them are specialists. So say there's a woman coming, and she is banding birds. You will actually be catching birds in a mist net and putting that in there. There are people from Murray State University. There's people from Austin Peay coming. There's there's all kinds of biologists from TVA and Discover Life in America.
And free.
And it's free.
Did y'all hear that? She said.
Yeah. It's free, so all you have to do
is
to be able to come, there is limited space. So what you need to do is you need to check out this website to register. It is dlia.org/BioBlitz-TNWR.
And we're going to have all this is going to be on lroutdoors.com. I think we've already posted this. Yeah. But, Bill, I mean, you're into conservation. How does this hit you with something like this?
Look, Larry, all of us have knowledge deficits when it comes to wildlife. An opportunity to be out there with folks who really know their business and know the region only helps our knowledge and makes us better conservationists and makes us better sportsmen. Knowing other wildlife aside from what we hunt it makes us better hunters even.
It does. And this is something, how did this come about? Joan, tell us.
It's through iNaturalist has created BioBlitzes there, and I'll tell you, they've done a lot at the Smoky Mountains National Park.
Okay.
And they have learned so many different species they didn't even know existed until they did like BioBlitzes.
Wow. Okay.
There, so that's what we're hoping to have here. But I'm telling you, if you can come to this is really cool, and you can register and it's free and all that stuff. But say you can't come, okay? You can still download the iNaturalist app on your phone, and you can go anywhere. You can go out your backyard.
Shelby
you can
Forest,
take a picture.
Yes.
Yeah, Shelby Forest, wherever. You can take a picture of a wildflower and upload it, and it'll tell you what that is. And then you've documented that wildflower is blooming in the fall in Shelby Forest or whatever, which is great information to scientists.
And that's free. Is that free?
That's free. Yeah, you just download it to your phone, iNaturalist.
You become a citizen scientist. I've always
wondered.
That's right. You know, it sounds like something from the French Revolutionary Revolution over there. You know, citizens, or maybe Citizen Kane. I don't know. But, hey, again, we're talking to our good friend Joan Howe. She's the refuge ranger at the Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge in Springfield, Tennessee. A beautiful facility, so much fun to go and get to this. But this is the first time they've ever held this BioBlitz. And what it says here is a short, intense team effort to survey as many different types of organisms as possible in one location, including plants, insects, and other animals, fungi, and more. I think there's excitement on this thing. We're going to start already preparing, saying it's going to be a good weather day. Okay, Joan?
Yeah, that's right.
We're already going to say this because we want this to happen. So how many can you take? I mean, what are you looking at?
I think there's just going to be a limited number of 75.
I hear that, people? 75? That's
not
why
many. Not many when you're talking about it, and I think there's already 11 signed up.
Whew,
so
okay, folks. That's why I wanted Joan on. Yeah.
Two things in particular. One, just because of today's climate and things, there will be masks required for this.
All right.
And it is an outdoor event. Masks required. We're going to keep people spaced out so it will be safe.
Good. Okay.
To hold this. Also, just to be clear, Springville and Springfield sound very much alike.
Springville,
I want to be clear that it is Springville.
Springville, which is in Henry County?
It's Henry County. That's right.
That's the easy thing, folks. If you've gone across the river, you've gone too far. Okay? Is that right, Bill? Right? Yeah. I mean, I want to make sure you know this. But the amazing thing about this, Ron and Bill, is that I'm going to get this app because, I mean, if you're outdoors a lot, I mean, see, when I play golf, I'm really outdoors, and a lot of time I'm in nature where I shouldn't be, okay? I mean, and I can actually point out some things on the golf course because I have a lot of scouting that I do, but it's a wonderful event. Joan, we appreciate you being on with us. They can go and find more information, as Ron always tells me. Where?
To register for this is DLIA.org/BioBlitz. BioBlitz-TNWR.
And for more information on the refuge itself?
That would be www.fws, like Fish and Wildlife Service,
yes.
fws.gov/refuge/Tennessee, spelled all the way out.
It's all there, Joan. We appreciate you, Joan. Thank you, folks. Again, that's September the 11th. So
all right.
You got a little bit of time.
See you there, and you three have a special invitation to come.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you. Well, I need 2 bodyguards, that's for sure. Yeah. Thank you, Joan. We'll talk to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Joan Howe. I mean, that's a pretty cool event. I'm hoping
that is.
that you folks out there will take advantage of that. And if you didn't get a chance, if you're going down Interstate 55 and she said, what did she say? How do you write that down? We will have that on lroutdoors.com. I've already posted some of it on my Facebook page, but I think it's a cool event for families. And that being a special day in our history, it's a dark day. Is that hard to believe? That's 20 years, guys. I mean,
it really is.
I mean, everybody says we got 1 minute on this, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. But that's just amazing. All right, let's take a break, and we're going to talk Ron's favorite subject, fishing, with the man who has been credited with really keeping the fire burning at BASS for the last 10 years as its CEO. We'll be right back to talk to Bruce Aiken.